It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by Stanley Law Offices, Tiny Bubbles Laundromat, and our great friends at Rosie's Corner. Stop by Rosie's if you're in and around Central New York. Route 11 in Brewerton this Friday for Fish Friday. The Avalanche move on to the Stanley Cup Final. They're doing it with a backup goalie. They don't have Nazem Kadri, and they just have so much depth. So much firepower, and that really is the reason why the Avalanche are getting this thing done. I mean, they're hitting you from every possible angle. Nathan MacKinnon and Cal McCarr are obviously the two big stars on the team. They seem to produce basically every single night. And we know Landeskog has been there for quite a while, doing his thing as well. But then you've got the other couple of guys here. I mean, the last two goals were scored by Mikko Rantanen and Lehkonen, and I've been so impressed with Arturi Lehkonen during this postseason and really throughout the entire year. And the same can be said for Rantanen. I mean, Mikko Rantanen has been playing incredible hockey. And by the way, Rantanen's 25 years old, okay? He's a part of this young, core of Colorado players and really how the league is overall. You look at that and they're 25 and 26 respectively. So, I think Colorado, it's going to be hard to keep Kadri around. He's going to be demanding a lot of salary. And hey, as a Sabres fan, I'd love to see with the amount of money they have in the cap area, I would love to see them go get a Nazem Kadri. I think he'd be a perfect fit for Buffalo and kind of what they need from a physicality and a scoring standpoint. But this Colorado team is awfully difficult. I mean, I think they're probably the favorite in the Stanley Cup Final if it's the Rangers. Although, again, the backup goalie thing could really hurt him because on the other side, no matter who you face, you got to deal with Shesterkin or Vasilevsky. I think that the Lightning get into the finals. Obviously, there's two-time defending champs, and we don't bet against the Tampa Bay Lightning. But, hey, hats off to the Colorado Avalanche. Amazing job by Joe Sakic and the front office in terms of getting that group together. The drafting has been terrific. Free agency has been terrific. They've won some trades, and they find themselves in the Stanley Cup Finals trying to win one for the first time in a couple of decades. Remember when Ray Bourque left Boston for free agency and played for Colorado, of course, and then you go back to 96 with the Patrick Roy, and that whole group. Colorado's a really, really good hockey city, man. I mean, people, Denver, Colorado, the state of Colorado, Colorado's a terrific market. Denver is a terrific city for sports across the board, and the Avalanche are underrated. I still, I will hold to that. I've said it for years. I know it's Broncos, NFL, but if you get closer to it and you really kind of deep dive into some markets, they love their other teams too. And Colorado is a terrific hockey state. Denver, a wonderful hockey city, and now they have their team in the Stanley Cup Final. Mike Lindsley with you here. It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by Burn Dairy, Bowers & Company CPAs, and our great friends at Camillus Golf Club. Hit me on Twitter at Mike L Sports. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video. All that stuff helps an awful lot. And as I always tell you, enjoy the games.